He's smart though. He's not planning to eat the cereal. He just wants to suck the milk. So he's saying basically the cereal's shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're finding the conspiracy in the art.
American Slacker podcast. Jesse and Matt here tonight. Say hi, boys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. We're down to talk cereal.
Thanks for offering yourselves to me on the on my DM.
I'm just staring into your eyes. Sorry.
What's that? Instagram? I think that we connected on.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Yep.
You guys like cereal, getting high, and just want to have more of those experiences with you guys and with people. All right. What do we got? What did you guys pick for tonight's offering?
Well, I think I had the call on this one because Matt, you said you weren't as into cereal as I am.
Not anymore. I used to be big into it. Like my shit was always like the cinnamon stuff. To be honest, front of it, French toast. Ooh, maybe. These
We couldn't pick two, so yeah, we had to go with something
can't go
chocolate.
wrong. I fuck with those all the time, man. These are old school right here,
If you have one pick, it has to be chocolatey, though, right?
dude. Yeah, chocolate is.
I'm a solid chocolate cereal guy. This wasn't a full disclosure. It wasn't our first pick. Our first pick was Cocoa Pebbles, which wasn't available.
Dude,
And then we said, all right, we'll settle for crispy Cocoa Krispies, the knockoff brother of the Pebble, and that wasn't available either. So we went Puff, which is a solid standard as well.
Of course, Canadians have the puffier version, right? They need a little more meat on their food for the winters.
There you go.
So, wait, do you guys have Fruity Pebbles at all?
No, man, I tried those
Damn.
a couple months ago. It's insane.
Yeah, they're very interesting. Like it's a fruit complex that works in cereal form.
So I fuck with that one.
Well, and the texture lends well to it. But no, these are a solid choice, and the fact that I'm all about the chocolate milk at the end, you know.
Oh, dude, yes! I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad. That's the best part about these when you were a kid. Is like you would like definitely like try to get as little milk in a spoonful as you could.
Yeah.
Jesse and Matt,
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yeah.
was that something you learned tonight about Matt? That he likes cinnamon cereal?
Yeah. I would say,
Well,
yeah.
We were talking about cinnamon horchata beer earlier.
Because I
I
was
mean, you know
hoping
the cinnamon
that you
man.
didn't know, because you offered 3 chocolate cereals. So if that he likes cinnamon, you wouldn't even give him a top 3 offering. I'm thinking way too hard into this, but it's great. You guys
Still learning after all these years.
So, and where do you guys live?
I'm in California now.
Nice.
No, and I'm in New York. I'm in upstate New York.
And where'd you guys go to school together?
Yeah.
Oh,
Back in New York. We grew up in the same hometown in Dutchess County, New York. Cracking it open?
I think so. And then we'll just we'll savor it.
Let's do it. Oh, that was a high one.
Oh,
There it is. You almost caught a corner on that.
that's like
A chalice of milk, Matt.
I was gonna say, is nobody gonna appreciate?
Oh, I'll comment. I'll throw you a comment.
a
on that.
chalice. Jeez.
It's a wine glass, but you know what's up.
There we go. And I'm using my favorite bowl I broke out actually to eat cereal.
1980s Goonies bowl.
Well, I wish. No, it's like a kind of plastic flexi kind of, well, like a silicone flexi kind of
Who are
thing.
you alien?
And it's got a splash like it's milk. I think it's like meant for
Talk
cereal.
about learning things about each other.
I got
every
a
day
special
I
bowl for
learn-
cereal.
How much more weird this motherfucker is.
Oh, you're going full box.
Oh my god! I didn't. What?
Matt,
Wild man.
I got a little bowl, like a sample. You're doing all right, dude.
Matt, you said you used to do a box when you were a kid.
When I was a kid, man.
Well, we do boxes when we're adults too.
The drip is real with that.
I'm not eating all this. I wish it was. If this was Reese's Puffs. Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, yeah.
That one crossed my mind when we were thinking about cereals to do. Now, do you dive right for me? I let them soak a little.
Mm-mm.
You dive right in?
You smother them.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, you got to tamper down those little personalities they got.
Dude, when they get soggy, dude, I want to just throw those away. One of the things about the cereal, I feel like this cereal absorbs milk quicker than most cereal. So you can't be slipping. You can't like put it down, go fucking turn on the TV, decide what you're gonna watch on Netflix, and come back.
Oh no.
Cocoa Puffs don't fuck around. They mean business.
I can't eat these when I try and talk to you guys because I can't even hear you. They're loud, eh? They're crunchy.
Very audible.
It's like you're running on gravel in your ear, the same equivalency. It's like so loud, you're like, well, yeah, whatever, man.
That's a great. Wow, I can't believe that. It's great.
You know, I feel like the flavor has changed over the years to these though. Like they're more corn flavored now and like less of the chocolate.
Less of that good cancer causing flavor.
You guys actually like these? I'm not sure about them right now.
I'm disappointed. I fuck with those all the time, man. These are old school right here.
I'm evaluating these as I'm going here, and like overall texture, I think is the most of what it has going for it.
That's thing, yeah.
That's the best thing about it, at least in my opinion.
Are you guys seeing the ones that get wet compared to the dry ones? Like how gray they get?
Oh, there's such a gap here between the visual aspects of these. We got the people living high and mighty on the sides of the bowl.
Yeah, I know.
Dry and easy. And then the rest of them down in the muck.
The gladiators.
Yeah, fighting it out. Because they're the ones that are going first.
Oh, it just gets worse as I'm getting into this. How this wasn't your first choice, Jesse?
At least I can rely on that, right?
Cocoa Pebbles are better, I bet you. I bet you they're better. But talk
Yeah,
about cereal that you have to eat immediately because those motherfuckers get so soggy quick.
Yeah, they do. It's again, you know, maybe it's a chocolate cereal thing. But I don't know. Overall, I'm saying these are lacking in chocolate flavor compared to like what I remembered as a child.
When you were a kid, you knew you weren't supposed to be eating these because your parents would be mad at you, but that's why they tasted so good because you were doing something so wrong.
But I was anti-authoritarian, so I would have said, "Why'd you buy them in the first place, Mom?" You finished it. You got to hit the chocolate milk. Is that like the saving grace of it, or
dude.
doesn't even make it worth it?
It was okay. It was like watered down chocolate milk. Yeah, let's see. So let's compare. Okay.
Yeah, let's compare.
So across the country in the United States, in the Canadian box right here. All right, Jesse, ours looks similar.
Very sad. Yeah, I would say nearly identical.
Whoa,
Right,
let's find crazy with that background.
Let's find out on the back now. Jesse, let's flip that sucker. Right here on the back. Yo, we have the same box. All right, so they distribute the same box
across the country.
West Coast.
Now you got this old boring.
Look at this. This is what disturbed me the most. He doesn't have any games on his.
No
They
games
don't
on
do.
the back?
They don't do a lot of games on the boxes.
Yeah, ours looks like a glass of chocolate milk with Cocoa Puffs floating in it. And yours is like more of a chocolate wave coming over the top.
This does not look like any fun, no?
Like he's having a good time, but he's also crazy apparently.
You're a cuckoo guy. Your bird is strung out like he needs it. This guy's just happy to be here.
Well, that's why he has the straw. That's
Yeah.
a multi-use straw. He's not just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right?
Do they even have commercials for cereal anymore?
I don't know. I don't see many.
I don't see them as much if they are existing.
And I don't notice them if they are, to be honest.
You're right, Matt. Sonny, Sonny, Sonny the cuckoo bird.
Yeah, dude. The rumor is he escaped drug lord from the 80s, and that's where his habit.
He was on a cocoa plantation.
Yeah.
He's smart though. He's not planning to eat the cereal. He just wants to suck the milk. So he's saying basically the cereal's shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're finding the conspiracy in the art.
This
a good
guy
point.
wants to eat it.
Okay, maybe I didn't let the milk soak enough. Maybe if you just waste the cereal, you just like overnight it, overnight oats, but overnight Cocoa Puffs. A box of these, like a gallon of milk.
Then you hit it through some cheesecloth.
Yep, dude. And then you're left with the most rich, delicious chocolate milk you ever had.
Why don't you drop 2 puffs in that chalice you got back there? Give it a little garnish.
A little sip.
Dude, imagine they just like hinge.
There you go. That is some Michelin star shit right there.
Ooh,
You brought a lot of milk over.
dog food
Can we
or
get that?
Are you
or
planning to drink the rest of that milk?
could be like rabbit poop. Honestly, maybe
Yeah.
micro meatballs.
Okay, nice.
That's what it kind of looks like. That we overdress that. They kind of look like micro meatballs when they're in milk, don't they?
Yeah, they do kind of look like tiny. If they're just singular, once you get them all together, not so much.
You guys even know where Nova Scotia is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Landers Millstone is in Nova Scotia. My genealogy goes back pretty far, and apparently there's a millstone in a park in Nova Scotia that has my family's last name on it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's why there's a tie here. That's why you felt the connection. So reach out.
Yeah, exactly. It all comes together.
I would tell him he's
We're
part
people.
Canadian.
We're people.
Yeah.
We can rate the box out of 10, the packaging. What do you guys think out of 10? Jesse?
Out of 10, it's nothing crazy. I mean, we talked about the drug addiction involved in the cartoon
I
in
love
the
it.
American version.
Love
So
it.
let's give it a solid 6. I'm gonna say middle of the road 6.
What do you, Matt? What do you think out of 10 points you'd rate that box?
Just the box, man. I don't know. I'm gonna give it.
I didn't factor in the maze.
I'm gonna say a 7 because like you gotta like incorporate. This is a disappearing art even in America. All right.
Yeah.
There was something about as being a kid growing up and sitting at the kitchen table like and fucking doing
Playing
this.
that, yeah.
Like just like it was stupid. I don't know why.
Like a maze or a puzzle or like a questions.
I'll always remember that about being a kid.
The box
so,
is so important.
I'll give it a 7, dude. The art, nothing special, honestly. And I mean, that straw, there's a little too much attachment there. I don't know. There's something not appropriate for kids.
With a nice fun maze. It looks like a nice water slide, a nice safe water slide in New Jersey or something.
It's like a chocolate water slide, a little Willy Wonka.
On. It looks like the birds. It's just all bird shit. That's where the birds are.
Oh, God. Oh,
Is that where we're eating the bird shit? Like,
Oh, great.
oh dude.
Secret ingredient.
They should have called it Sunny's
Back for
Pebbles.
seconds.
I'll give that box probably about a 6. I mean, it's yeah, 6. 6 out of 10 points. Now we're
I
next.
bet the real cereal nuts appreciate this. You got that straight up bookshelf of fucking cereals going on. You can't help but appreciate that art, like of like a nice.
I didn't notice that. Yeah.
We got that on the one side because you legally have to, but it's because of the cereal addicts, dude. The ones like the really, dude, people love.
Stack them together.
Cool, though. Did you guys
Dude,
do that?
That's dope. That's a cool concept. I can't help it. appreciate
Okay. Interesting.
Oh,
You guys do that? The lids?
yeah.
What? No, mine's just on one part. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's-
split on the.
That was cool.
Huh.
It was-
Yeah, that's weird.
That is a little bit cooler.
The printing's a little more dynamic over there. What the hell?
You're all over the place, Cocoa Puffs. We don't even know what to do with it.
Right? How about the texture? What do you think, Jesse? The texture, mouthfeel.
This is where it actually shines through. It got some. It actually brought its A game in the texture market because it keeps its shape. It doesn't. If you, as we were talking about before, we got the hangers on the side that stay a little bit dry. So if you're sort of portioning into the middle of the bowl and keeping them at that nice, not too soggy texture, they crunch. Still have a little bit of crunch, but then melt away. So I'm going to give them good points on this one. I'm going to say an 8 on texture. They're not the most fantastic thing I've ever put in my mouth. I'll tell you that right now. But
There's a good backstory on why you thought that was an 8. So that was a passionate answer.
thank you.
I can't help but endorse that answer, honestly. I mean, if you bring Jesse's strategy book to the table when you're eating Cocoa Puffs, and you got the stragglers on the side, and you eat the middle out, you're going to have really the best texture for cereal. Like, there's something about the texture of Cocoa Puffs. It's perfect. Just crispy enough, not too crispy, you know? And it doesn't get soggy too quick, but it gets soggy quick enough, you know? I got to give it an 8 as well. Nothing above 8, but 8.
I'm gonna give it a 6, just because I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. It was a little too loud and it got soggy pretty quick for me. I don't know if I used too much milk. Actually, no, I didn't use enough milk.
You didn't use enough milk, dude. That's what's going on. You got to let them soak, like Jesse was saying a little bit.
Oh my shit! So I'm literally.
But see, I think that almost works. That almost works against it too, though. Like, it wouldn't go higher than an 8 because, like, if you have to have a process to how you eat the cereal in order for it to be good,
no,
that's like a mark against it.
Yeah, it's a little too firm without milk at all. Like eating it dry.
Mm-hmm.
Only Frosted Flakes can go soggy. And how about taste? Overall taste.
All right, I'm gonna change up a little bit. Jesse, try it dry. Try it dry right now.
Put your hand in there.
I think I like it better dry. This is something. Did you guys ever do this as a kid? Dry cereal sometimes.
Did you like it better dry?
I think I like this dry.
It tastes more chocolatey dry. What's that? What's up with that? When you have it dry, yeah, it's like the milk doesn't take the milk's the thing that takes the chocolate flavor. Yeah.
What are you sipping on now? Is that coffee?
Yes, it is.
Nice compliment.
A little plug for the local place. I'm not gonna do the whole logo, but look at that. You know where it is.
That place.
You know it in the beer from the Northeast.
So overall taste, shit. That kind of switched it up.
It switches it. It changes the game.
Are we talking only like for the other ratings of the other cereal? Has it been dry involved in this, or only like in the bowl?
Overall, the experience, like the pros and cons of it dry and the pros and cons of it wet, and kind of putting it together. Because I usually just have a bowl, then like as they get a little bit soggy, I'll throw like one more dry handful on, and the texture with soggy and
there you go. It's like the chips on your sandwich.
You're right. It depends on your process, right?
Yeah, very true. So, man, I hate to go middle of the road on everything because I feel like it should have brought more to the table. So I'm between like a 4 and a 5. Honestly, I'm gonna say 4.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say 4. Be hard and honest on them.
It's a hard 4.
I'm not gonna be so stirred. I mean, I think I'm gonna put it like somewhere like a 6, but that's because like it's better than a lot of shitty cereals that I've had. But there's things like like a lot of the special K cereals really do it flavor wise for me. Like it's a complex like gourmet almost like situation that's like created instead of like you can clearly tell this is just a shit ton of processed corn and flavoring. Like I'm gonna put it 6 solidly. I'm gonna keep it there.
Does it taste like when you were a kid?
No, fuck no. No, as like we were talking before, definitely doesn't taste as good when we were kids, right, Jess?
Yeah, something's changed about it. Maybe and I think it has something to do with the technology they're using to get that chocolate flavor to the milk.
It's so processed even more, right?
Yeah, it's there when you're eating it dry, but as soon as you're doing it, all their gumption goes into the milk.
You guys get your milk? Have you like took a sip of your milk?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get through mine.
What is that, from milking the cows out back? Is that why you have a pitcher of milk?
No, I just steal it from my neighbors with this jug.
Oh my God. Just go over and like pour half of their gallon in?
Yep. Then run back. No, the chocolate milk at the end is definitely a nice thing to it, but still, that shouldn't be what you rely on necessarily as that should be a compliment to the...
That's the cherry on top, basically.
Yeah.
That's the party trick at the end.
Right. So taste for me, I'm going to give it a 5. It wasn't there from dry or wet. Actually, I'd rather it's soggy because it's less chocolate on it. So I'm not gonna. I mean, you guys, everyone likes it for a different reason. I like marshmallows or like a variety, like chocolate and peanut butter or something like that. Not just straight chocolate. That's what it comes down to for me. So I'm gonna go into my overall rating, which is 5. And I pretty much explained why I gave it a 5 because I explained everything. Just like you will tell me, Jesse. What's your overall score?
My overall score, I'm going to give it a 6. It loses, on the third category, but it did okay enough on the first two to kind of lean on its packaging and texture, I guess.
I love your guys' passion for cereal, man. I
try and justify it,
We're
I
passionate.
never just thrown out a number. You're giving me like a whole just array of words, and emotions, and
straight from my brain to your ears.
man, all I want is I can't wait to have a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch after this. So anyway, back to what we were saying, Jesse. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna give it that solid sort of middle of the road score. Matt, what did you end up thinking for your overall?
Can we do like a 0.5 on that? Because I feel like it's right in between 6 and 7 for me. Like it's not. I stay with a 6, but I'm not thinking it's worthy of a 7.
We're all considering a point of a difference then.
Regular Captain Crunch will be a 7 for me, I think.
Ooh.
All right, so this is definitely not Captain Crunch.
No.
Hell no. But overall, 6.5. I'm gonna say it's still the dry factor changed my mind a lot on it. I think. I'm digging it dry.
Digging it dry. That was just a great bowl of cereal, guys. I'm serious. Actually, it was a good bowl of cereal with you guys, hanging out with you for a few minutes.
Yeah.
This is just this is why we don't have choice. We were getting sick of trying to pick cereals and find out what's available in Canada. Just wanted to do it.
Hey, at least we're doing the tasting so that the numbers are out there for the people. They can make the correct decision with our research here.
Well, good luck with all these weird times. I keep it pretty simple, just towards cereal. We talk about whatever.
We'd be happy to come back and have some cinnamon cereals, I think.
What's an American slacker?
Matt, what is
an American slacker? Well, an American slacker, I mean, to me,
it's just a slacker who's an American.
It's everybody, dude. Everybody's.
But anyone could be a slacker.
I mean, you don't have to be an American.
Yeah, you don't even have to be American.
Dude, our slackers are worldwide, man, and
it's anyone who's been underestimated.
Oh, I like that one. That's a new one. All right.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, it's definitely the underdogs. It's it's some of the up dogs too. I mean, it's a way of life. We'll put it at that.
It's good seeing you guys connect about the name of your podcast. It means you guys both have the same direction.
Oh, we should. Yeah, we should. We've known each
I would
other
hope
for
so.
a long time and almost 2 decades, coming up on 2 decades soon enough.
Yep.
And we collaborated on everything that we work on. So
yeah,
we know each other pretty well.
You probably spend more time now with each other on podcasts than you did when you were younger.
Not for nothing, probably. We were pretty
close. It's
it was weird because we used to hang out every day when we were kids too.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it was a small town. I mean,
I just like to get to know you guys. That's all I want to know.
Cereal brings us together, man.